It's Thursday morning. We gotta make sure this thing's working. Oh yeah, it fires up. She's working because we need to go out to the garage. There we go. Hook the freaking GoPro up to the helmet. We're all ready because today we are not going on that fucking lake. That's right, people. I just tricked you. I'm sorry. But no, I'm not going on that lake with Rex today. I've not put my life on the line. Forget that. You know, I've done it when I was a kid, getting towed behind a GT snow racer. I was being pulled by a sled, you know, even with my buddy driving, who drives like an idiot. We've done it, and there's no way in hell that I would do that again. No. It's too freaking dangerous, that, and if the cops are out there and they catch you, you're pretty much in super shit, because that's highly illegal. So, there you go, tricked you, and welcome to my vlog. Today I was woken up by the dog, which is a good thing because he woke me up because my 3 cases of gung-ho were here. The mailman didn't even friggin' bother. He just, you know, opens up the door and throws the box in it and closes the door. He didn't put them in the mailbox or nothing, just like fired them right in the door. Not a big deal though, because Oreo goes off like a fire alarm. I wake up, go downstairs, get the cases of gung-ho. Came back upstairs, grabbed my camera, and then went and I heard the garbage truck and I went, oh shit, I only put recyclables out last night. So I ran downstairs, let the dog out for a shit, and while he was shitting, I grabbed the garbage can, brought it to the end of the road, went into the garage, had a couple garbage bags, brought them to the end of the road, threw them in the garbage container, grabbed the blue box, recyclable box, whatever you want to call it, brought it back in, went into the garage, shot that bit you saw, and by the time I came out, my garbage can was already emptied. Grabbed the garbage can, brought it back to the house. Perfect timing. Well, I don't know what we're going to get into today, people, but we are not going GT snow racing, being pulled behind on a quad, because unlike a sled, where a sled doesn't really burst through the ice and stuff like that and leave a lot of trails that are hard to control on, a quad will leave some tire grooves. I can just imagine the hell it'd be trying to keep that thing under control and stay between the grooves. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not putting my life on the line. Like, I gotta work to survive, you know. So, I don't think I'm gonna put my life on the line just to go out and make a video. I don't feel the need to do that, you know. This channel here is just about me vlogging my daily activities and talking about things that are on my mind and stuff like that. Not going out and doing stupid things that are going to get me in trouble, and or if the cops catch us, land me charged with fines and stuff like that, because I really don't need that. And knowing my luck, if we did get charged, I'd get charged for sitting on the snow racer, and Rex wouldn't even get touched. He wouldn't even get a slap on the wrist. So I'm just not going to do that. I don't feel the need to put my life in danger and potentially get charged for what? Getting towed behind on a quad? No. If this tractor deal falls through and I end up getting a romping tractor, well, there might be some tractor romping vids or something, who knows. But as far as this here whole GT snow racer thing, no, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Just got off a 38-minute freaking Skype call with Greg from Everyday Vlogger, or EDV Pranks. He's going through some tough times, but it's the way she goes. Unless that was just a setup for a prank. I don't know, but I guess we'll see if a video comes up called Prank Calling VlogginLife, then we'll know. Yep, we'll know. Dog went off like a fire alarm during the call, and basically we got the coach go box in. So now I can ship back the modem. That was pretty quick. You know, normally it takes them a while to send that thing out. At least when we had cable TV, it took them a bit. And with this cable modem, it was like, I called in on, what, Tuesday? Got everything straightened out yesterday, and then today the box is here. So we'll pack up the modem and drop it off at the post office probably tomorrow. Frig it. Should be awesome. So yeah, the girlfriend stayed home from work today. She's not feeling too shit hot. I don't know how late she was up till last night, because like I said, I got home at 4 in the morning and all lights were off upstairs. So yeah. I just quickly edited, uploaded my vlog, played a little bit of Minecraft because I wanted to see what was new in 1.4.7. There's nothing new, just some fixes. And then went to bed. think the other reason why I didn't want to go sledding today or go off-roading with Rex is it's been so mild for the past couple days since Sunday that there has been reports of ice shacks falling through the lake on Lake Nipissing, so I kind of sort of don't want to go out there on the quad and fall through, you know what I'm saying? Because that water would be friggin' cold. I'd have nip-ons for a month. Nip-ons for a month. It'd happen. And it wouldn't be the sexy nip-ons where you're wearing a tank top. Nope. Anyway, I'm done that cigarette. I'm gonna head her inside. Make something to eat. I think I'm gonna eat one of these yellow curry chicken things. Holy crap, get off the Zoom, Adam. Frig sakes. But yeah, I'm gonna eat one of these yellow curry chicken things. Girlfriend bought these from the M&M meat shops. I'm gonna have this. Frig it. So that's gonna take 6 minutes to cook. And it's in the microwave. I'll give her, let her go through. Right on. Alrighty people, well it's 3:30. Time to head her off to work. I'm not forgetting my pen drive today, frig sakes. But time to get the frig out of here, go to work, and get this Thursday shift over with. So without further ado, let's hammer down and get this did. Frig yeah. Alrighty people, I got you on the other tripod. I want to see if that gets rid of the clicking sound while I'm driving. Because editing yesterday's video with that clicking sound, not exactly an easy task. So, it's time to head her off to work. Get the car in gear and get the frig out of the drive. Or not. What the hell happened there? Or hit the snowman completely, Adam, you idiot. Something wrong with the car? There we go. Oh no, I dug right in. Holy shit. Oh well, we're out now. So yeah, there was no way in hell I was going with Rex on that trip today. There's no way in hell. Couldn't sit there and, you know, go on a GT snow racer being towed behind on a quad. Sure, the quad can't go as fast as a sled can, but just the thought of what if, you know, what if the ice gave away and I went underwater? Like, I'm not going to get workers' comp for that because it was a stupid move that I did myself. So, like, yeah, there was no way in hell I was going out there. He told me the idea last night. He texted me the idea while I'm at work. He's like, yeah, man, we should totally do this. I'm like, no friggin' way in hell. Like, if I was like 20 years old, yeah, I'd be all over it because, you know, at 20 years old, I still regenerated pretty damn quick. And my body was a lot more nimble and durable. But nowadays, like, just today, it's friggin' 2 Celsius out. It's damper than frig, and my knee is driving me nuts right now. So, nope, there's no way in hell I am about to go out there and let him pull me around on a sled behind a quad. However, that doesn't stop him from going out on the lake with his quad. He can go out there and he can have some fun. He's got the day off, put the quad in the truck, and, you know, go out to the friggin' lake and go for a romp. Have a good time. What the hell, you know? Nothing stopping him from doing that. I was gonna get cut off by the friggin' radio van there. There's our local radio station had a minivan parked on the side of the road and he was about to take off without looking over his shoulder. Thought he was gonna smash me. Well, I got a Skype call today from our friend Greg over at Everyday Vlogger, and he's in a bit of a pickle. Basically, his savings is running dry and he needs to get a job. And if he gets a job, well, then he can't fulfill his prank every day for 2013. If he doesn't get a job, he's gonna lose his car. So he's in a bit of a pickle. He calls me up and he goes, what would you do in this case? And I'm like, dude, I would do, like, if something happened, let's say I lost my job that I'm going to right now, and I got a new job, and that new job was like, I couldn't vlog anymore. Well, in reality, the job pays the bills. YouTube is just mailbox money. You know, it doesn't pay the bills. It's just extra money that comes in that I can use for whatever. Like buying shirts for you guys, or, you know, whatever. Buying gung-ho so I can stay nice and focused, you know. But it does not pay the bills. A YouTube check would never pay my mortgage. So, like I told him, I said, listen, you need to friggin' prioritize here. Because if you lose your car, that means you lose your ride to go do your pranks, right? He's like, oh yeah? And I said, well, you kind of need that. You need to pay your bills. So getting the job probably isn't a bad idea. Now, I don't know, I hear a lot of stuff about the state's economy and how it's a bitch to get a job down there. I've talked to a couple of you, and you said that you've been hunting now for like years and haven't been able to land a friggin' job because nobody's hiring, and the places that are hiring aren't really paying any more than minimum wage. So that's the other question, is will he be able to get a job? Like he said, he can go back to waiting tables and stuff like that. And actually, waiters and waitresses do make good money, and not really from the restaurant, but from the tips alone. You know, seeing how it's customary to tip 15%, you know, you get a bill for a $100 meal with you and your buddies, and there's 15 bucks in your pocket from the tip, if they tip. Some people prefer not to tip, but waiters and waitresses don't make exactly minimum wage. They make less because tips are expected. But like, that's what he said. He goes, I can always go back to doing that. But then, of course, you know, he won't be able to do a prank every day because 8 hours of his life, or 6 hours, or whatever, however many hours he works, will be consumed by working, so he won't have time to go out and perform these pranks, so he won't be able to pull off the everyday in 2013, and he's worried about pissing off his audience. And I said, well, listen, dude, if your audience is behind you 110%, and I know most of you guys are, some of you guys are just on here to troll me, but others are on here, and I know you're behind me 110%, where if something happened in my life where it got too busy, and I said, listen guys, these 30-minute vlogs aren't going to happen anymore, I'm just going to basically put up whatever I can in a day, and due to time constraints I can no longer comment on comments, I know a lot of you would understand. You'd be like, you know what, Adam, do what you got to do to get the job done, you know? I'm just lucky that I'm in a position where I can actually do vlogs, like I can actually videotape while at work, not obviously not in the building, but I have a deal with my manager who said that I can go outside of the building, I can be around the building, I can film around the building, but I'm not allowed to film in the building. And if I'm outside filming and another member of the office comes out, I am not allowed to put them on camera at any given time. Which is why if you ever watch some of my vlogs and I'm outside vlogging at like 5:36, all of a sudden that part of the vlog just abruptly ends, and next thing you know it's lunch. It's because a customer service agent came out and I had to shut her down and put the camera away, because that is the deal I have going with my manager. And if I breach that deal, well, it'll be me driving to work and then, hey guys, it's midnight, work's done, and going home. You know, you gotta prioritize yourself. YouTube for me is just fun, you know. Like I told you guys, I've been doing this now since late 2009. It wasn't until last June when I started getting paid for this, and it's not much money. And then I'm the one who decided to, you know, put the money back out there and start buying shirts for subscribers. And now we've tried the Canadian subscriber thing, we've tried the American subscriber thing. I want to see how cocked the shipping is, shipping to like the UK or something, you know. I want to see how bad that's going to be. So when the next check comes in, that's what we're going to try. We're going to try and ship to some UK people and see how bad that gets dicked over. Because I'm really curious. And a lot of people were asking me, like, will you ship your shirts to the UK? Well, it's not me who'll ship them. Let's see if Spreadshirt ships them, because that's where the shirts are. And I want to see if they'll actually ship. So that's what I'm going to try next, is to send off a couple shirts to the UK and see how bad the shipping is. And then I'll decide if I'm going to include the UK, like overseas basically. Because I don't know if you guys remember the old contest I did where I had 2 Tim Hortons friggin' ornaments. And I went to ship them out. And one of the guys was from Lithuania. The other guy was from Australia. I go to the post office to ship to Lithuania. It was like $96 for a $5 ornament. I was like, yeah, screw that noise. So I basically contacted Buddy and said, listen, it's going to cost me an arm and a leg to ship this to you. Would you be really upset if I instead PayPal'd you 25 bucks? And we can be even, you know, you can go on Steam, buy a video game or something, or use it towards an eBay purchase or whatever. And he was cool with that, because holy shit, 96 friggin' dollars to ship a $5 ornament. You gonna let me go, bud? Thank you. But I want to see how bad it's going to be to ship it overseas. I know it can do it because there's an option, like when you pick the country you want to ship to, it shows up. But I need more information, like postal codes and all that shit, to fill in the form before she'll give me the shipping costs. So we might try that at the end of the month, see how that goes. Because yeah, I no longer get paid, like with TGN, I used to get paid on the 15th of every month. Now that I'm with Makers, it's on the 30th or the 1st of every month. So basically at the end of the month, I'm gonna try that out and we're gonna ship some more shirts. But anyway, people, I'm at work now. It's 12 to 4. So I got about 12 minutes left to frig around before I got to be on the clock. So on that note, I'm going to talk to you guys on my next break, so peace the frig out. Alright people, it's 5:30 break time, and it's dead slow. I did one call tonight, just super slow. So I go on YouTube, actually I went on Google, and I did a search for the old Trailer Park Boys, and I come across their new series they made after Clattenburg shut down Trailer Park Boys, and it's called the Drunk and on Drugs Happy Fun Time Hour or something like that. Well, they got a YouTube page where they put up a bunch of stuff. They had a couple episodes on there, and I'm like, whatever. I'll fire it up and watch it between calls. Watched the first episode. You know what? It made the shit that I put on YouTube look pro. Made it look pro. Couldn't believe how much of a train wreck it actually was. It's like a pile of shit. I was lost. I was flabbergasted. As if they would produce something that horrible. What the hell? So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue the series. Basically, it's about them apparently filming this super fun time hour, but this doctor guy invents this drug. It's this like blue stuff from these berries, and it basically gives you a hallucinogenic feeling and gives you super happiness and just messes with your brain. And they're not even playing characters, like they're not Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles. They're actually playing themselves, like Rob Wells and Mike Smith and Jean-Paul Tremblay. Yeah, it's pretty dicked indeed. I could link the channel, I guess, if you guys want to check it out for yourself, but be warned, it ain't no Trailer Park Boys. It's pretty dicked. What a friggin' train wreck. No wonder why they only had 6 episodes and the show got canceled. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm just out for a little walk on my break, and that's all I really wanted to cover, so I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. Alright people, well, it's 8 o'clock lunchtime, and holy crap, am I ever tired all of a sudden. Yeah, just feeling it. I think tonight's going to be an early night. Go home and go to sleep. I don't think it's going to be any video gaming tonight or anything. I am friggin' cooked. Rex contacted me, wanted to go for coffee again. I said no friggin' way in hell. Like last night I was up pretty late. Didn't even get a chance to do anything, so I got home at 4. Edited up the vlog, was done editing about 5, started the upload, went to bed, had a bitch of a time sleeping. Like, the girlfriend was laying in the middle of the bed, I'm trying to nudge her over, she was practically anchored, and I'm like, for frig's sakes, no matter which side of the bed I would have slept on, there was no room. Like, maybe if I wanted to lay on my stomach, I'm hanging off the friggin' bed, like it was pissing me right off. I need a bigger bed, but she'd probably still friggin' lay on it sideways and take over the whole goddamn thing anyway, so son of a bitch. So then I was thinking, I'm like, oh, well, you know, chances are I'll probably, you know, she gets up at 7, gets ready for work, then I can have the whole bed to myself right on. No, because she called in sick, crawled back in the bed and dominated the whole friggin' thing again. Son of a bitch. So needless to say, I didn't sleep well at all last night, and I'm paying for it right now, because I'm tireder than all shit. Chances are at 10 o'clock tonight, I'm going to be even worse. Right on. Loving it. Well, as it stands, we're trying to work out a deal with our manager because we're trying to see if we can start booking holidays, 2 people on one day, because right now it's ridiculous, right? There's 11 of us upstairs. One guy has 5 weeks of holidays, the rest of us have 4 weeks, and then a couple people on the bottom of the seniority have 3 weeks holidays. So you do the math, it's a shit ton of weeks. Summer's already gone. It's already booked. It's gone. I'm going to be taking the March break off, and that leaves like no other times to take it off, right? So what we're thinking is, if this goes through and we can book 2 people opposite shifts on the same time off, because, you know, if somebody calls in sick on the opposite shift, nobody gets called in for overtime. So it's not a big deal. You know, we just deal with the staff we have and give her. So there's no reason why we can't have 2 individuals booked off on the same day. And if that happens, what I might do is take some time off in July, and like 2 weeks off in July or something, and go down and hang out at Bloke's. You know, if he wants to deal with me for 2 weeks. Could be a fun 2 weeks though. Drinking beers and vlogging with Bloke. It'd be like a back-to-back vlogging session. It'd be freaking crazy. We'd be insane. It'd be awesome. But we'll have to wait and see what happens and go from there. And while I'm down there, we can call up Rogers and I can get his shit straightened out. That's if he doesn't get his shit straightened out before then, calls them up and loses his shit on them and gets shit done, you know? But if he doesn't, well then we can go right into the Rogers shop and start reaming somebody out, because that'd be fun. I like doing that. Oh, no, false alarm. But anywho, I'm gonna head her back inside, people, and probably make a coffee or something. Try and get rid of these groggies. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. Alrighty, people, well, it's friggin' midnight. -1 degrees out. Gonna head her home now. And yeah, let's go home. Frig it. I got nothing to say. Alrighty, guys, well, I'm home now. And on my way home, I heard this loud bang on the bottom end of my car. I don't know if I hit something or what the hell happened. Oh well, frig it. Let's go inside. Alrighty, people, well, it's pretty late. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Logie and I decided to do some farming simulator. Play the shit out of the game. Got a lot of footage. Got to render it all up into clips and then get it up on the tubes. On that note, I'm shutting down the video here. So tomorrow is Friday, which also ends up being flyer day, so that's right on. So we'll have to see what the flyers are like tomorrow and see if they're shit or if they're any good. But as for me, I'm shutting down the video. So if you like today's video, go ahead and hit the like button. Let me know you like the video and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.